What's up, guys? My name is Pet the Cats, and today, well, I am not quite sure what we are playing right now. I assure you it will be entertaining. That is my main goal, but in traditional commentary fashion, it is never about the gameplay, to be honest. It is more or less about the commentary, what we talk about, and the opinions we give out that always seem to be controversial in some way, shape, or form. So, first and foremost, I am joined by some special guests today.
Hello everyone. It has been a long time, and it probably will stay like that. I am visiting home for the weekend, therefore I have more time on my hands to do these commentaries as of now.
There you go. But, so, Michael, happy to have you back. Very limited, speaking time on the channel as of late, so this is good. But it's also joining us today is none other than a man by the name of James Games 360, and we welcome you, sir. How are you?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, I'm
Indeed.
I'm the great commentator. That's
There you are. There you are.
front page of every
But
YouTube.
indeed, that he is. James has a channel himself who has quite a bit of upload views. He does a whole bunch of everything. A lot of variety there. That is something we're impressed with, to say the least. But
Thank you.
James, we will certainly have a link to your channel in the description because we do want people checking out your stuff. You need some more following for as much work you put into your channel.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
How many videos are you up to?
About 200 and close to 300. Close to 300 videos.
Good lord.
Started at like 2000.
That is dedication right there.
So, here we are. We're not playing anything as of now because it's distracting from the topic.
These are serious
Found
topics.
So, yes, as I've been away, as I've been doing classes, I've gained some questions in my head that I would like to address to y'all two, and actually any viewers. If they want to talk about what we're about to talk about, feel free to comment and share your opinions of this lovely topic at hand here. So, one of my classes I'm taking is astronomy, and my professor has, I don't know, put some questions in my head as he explained how big the universe really is. And let me just give y'all two some factual numbers here. So here we have, let's see, the speed of light obviously is the fastest speed in the universe, as we know. This speed is 200, if I wrote this down right, 299,792 miles per second? I don't know. It's just ridiculous. So we have this, right? You know, our solar system is one of many. There's so many other galaxies out there, our Milky Way. And the Milky Way, according to my info here, is 100,000 light years across in diameter. Ridiculously large. Would you not agree?
Well, certainly.
Yes. Yeah. Go ahead.
One at a time now.
I'm sorry, we're about to jump into this topic. We're gonna say yes, I would agree. That is largely massive. I back up your statement,
you.
Michael.
Thank you.
Yes, I agree.
That's good. I'm glad we're on the same page here that the universe is vastly
Very large.
So our sun, we're the third closest planet to it, right? Our sun's rays take 8.3 minutes. James, you looked it up earlier. 8 minutes and 18 seconds.
Yeah, 8 minutes and 18 seconds.
Yeah.
Rounded off.
So for the light from the sun to hit Earth, and that's ridiculously, and the sun's, you know, fairly close, astronomically. So just saying, we understand that this is ridiculous.
Yes.
So obviously our galaxy is not the only galaxy in the universe. We've only found a few of them, but there's got to be endless amounts of them, you know. Which then begs the question, is there life on these. Could there be life on planets in other galaxies? You know, obviously we haven't found any in our solar system, although they did find a planet, I forgot what it's called, pretty recently, where there was some kind of atmosphere of different gases than ours. But you know, an atmosphere is really what keeps life alive. Obviously you need water and all that, but you know, the atmosphere is a big part of it. So they did find a planet with an atmosphere pretty recently. So that's my first question here.
Alright.
Do you believe there could be life on other planets?
Well, based on the statement that we're discussing, just anywhere across the universe that there is any sign of life, I would say that is undoubtedly true. That there has to be, you know, based on the fact that there is so much space, the odds would suggest that there is more than likely some other type of life that exists aside from ourselves. So I would definitely agree with you and say that is undoubtedly true. Like, I don't know, what was your statement on it, Michael? How do you feel about it?
It's hard to say, because you know, religion tells me to believe that we're the only, you know, life. But it's just, I do think there's got to be something out there, and not necessarily, you know, you see in movies and everything, like, of advanced life beyond us. I'm not necessarily, it doesn't even have to be that, you know, it's more or less like there could be literally like bacteria, but that's still considered life. So there's got to be something out there like that, you know. I just don't understand. We're not exactly so special, I guess. I don't know. James, what was your opinion of this?
I'm not going to say there is or isn't. I personally think there actually is something else out there. Or you know, whether it's, you know, other people, aliens, or whatever. You know, I'm not really saying what. But like you said, bacteria could be. But I seriously don't think that it's just, you know, us. Because, you know, it's a huge, vast galaxy out there. And, you know, just us being the only living thing here, that's kind of, you know, hard to believe. Whether or not it's aliens or whatnot, you know. I'm not really saying it's E.T. or not, but
Right.
But there could be something, you know. You know, same thing, I agree with Sam's comment about, you know, it's hard to believe that there isn't going to be anything else out there.
So now that we've established that, you know, it easily could be life, are we humans ready to deal with finding that? I mean, per se, like, we're I don't want to use this term immature, but here we are fighting each other, obviously, with wars and such.
You've entered a whole new level of controversy right now.
Yes, well, pretty much, we're fighting each other. We're just not on the same page, to put it the least here. And what if there's other life forms, you know, they could be advanced, per se, and they're completely on the same page, working together to accomplish certain goals. An example of that would be, what if we all stopped fighting each other, wasting money on war, and put it all to advancing medicine and science, so that we could actually, you know, maybe even go further in space and try and search the universe a little bit more or something. Yeah. That's just an example. But do you think humans, how would you react? How would y'all react to if humans are really ready to, I mean, what if life came to us or something, we discovered life, would we be ready?
Well, it depends, you know, on who. The government, probably not. They probably just lose their mind, and the people might too. It depends on what kind of life is it. If they're friendly or if they want to annihilate us all. But you know, it depends really. If they're here to learn what we are, who we are, that kind of thing. I guess we kind of would be ready. But then again, you look at these movies, kind of like District 9, if anyone has seen that. The aliens weren't really treated that well.
Yes.
So I really believe that probably it'd be closer to District 9 than, in how people would probably behave. More of the, finding out what they are, dissecting, and that, the stuff like that, which is kind of bad to say, because then no one's going to come visit our planet, Put a warning sign out there, do not enter this airspace. But, that's just me. That's just me. So.
Well, I would certainly agree to that. I think regardless of whether or not there's any threat level or anything of that matter, I think the reaction would be close to a global pandemic. I think you would have a good majority of people playing out end of the world scenarios, and if I were to bring this argument into a different light, I would probably I would probably mention some type of government secrecy, obviously playing on any type of Area 51 conspiracies or anything like that, as to whether or not we have been visited. But is it good that the government would cover that up and keep that knowledge from the public, just based on the fact that the reaction would probably be across the board, and there would probably be some extreme reactions to the whole situation, and that would lead to mass anarchy almost, is how I would honestly play that out. Just depending on what are people's reactions to the whole situation, of learning that it's not the comfortable world they once lived in. It's now been visited, and I think that fact just that would scare a whole lot of people. So mass pandemic would be my answer.
Yeah,
no doubt. And that's in this case it would be they're definitely more advanced than us because they definitely found us first, and that would definitely scare everyone, and that would not be good over here. Which again, that image, we're all so divided already, we wouldn't be able to deal with that at all. But then what if, turn it around, we're the more advanced species, we find perhaps this other life that's not as advanced, and my take on what it'd be bad, because I feel like we're already war oriented. We would definitely probably annihilate them. I don't know, destroy this other life. That's just my opinion. What if we found other life that's less advanced than us? What would we
probably
do?
Turn them into us. Probably. I don't think we're the best people to be learned from. If it's a new, I don't think they should probably learn from what we've done wrong. But definitely not follow what we've been doing. So yeah.
I don't know. It's scary because we could, if we are the more advanced ones, we end up somehow finding some other life.
I feel sorry for them.
We would definitely, it's definitely not going to be pretty for them, and we would need to, whoever finds it, we would need to really just let them be friendly with them. Obviously, just like, we would want them to treat us. Share technology and prosper in life together, but I don't see that happening, and it's probably our fault.
Yeah, most likely, yes.
Whatever. So, unless anyone else has anything to say, I'm gonna leave it on that.
Yeah, that's about it. I think that's a pretty clearly laid out discussion concerning the whole concept of extraterrestrial life forms out there. Well then, my name is Pet the Cats.
I am Schilling.
And
there's James.
And I'm James Games 360.
There you are. But we thank you for watching.